Welcome everyone to Weekend Escapades. Today we are headed to Montezuma's Castle National Monument. Now this monument is off of Highway 17, Black Rock Canyon Freeway. That's directly between Phoenix and Flagstaff. Now this is one of the best preserved pre-Columbian Puebloan Indian cliff dwellings here in the United States. The castle is a 5-story, 20-room mud and stone structure dating from about 1100 CE. Built into the cavity of a limestone cliff. And it is about 80 feet above valley floor, and this was all created by the prehistoric Sinagua people, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. As you know, our channel does a lot of ghost towns and abandoned locations, and on the way to see those locations, we stop by these amazing finds and hope that you enjoy them as much as we do. Now be sure to like and subscribe, as that keeps our channel strong. And turn on that notification bell as it reminds you when we put up new videos. So lots of little signs on the trail, this one indicating do not feed the squirrels. That's okay because I didn't bring anything. And there is the castle itself, right up there. That is huge. Built in the side of the mountain. And that's one of the reasons that these are so well preserved, is they are out of the weather and out of the direct sun, as they are built inside the cliffs. You can see on the bottom where the actual biggest part of the castle is. You can see on the bottom right here, like apartment buildings is what it would be like windows. You can see them all right in there. Those are all windows and rock work. You can see that. This here indicates what it looks like on the inside. Some big lodge poles and things holding it up. And they say that anywhere from 150 to 200 people called this their home and lived here. That is way up there. How they got up there. I'll have to see if I find some information on how they got up there, but that is very large. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but you can see the poles sticking out from the construction up there, so not just the stone. Right in there. And also right up at the top windows. A lot of poles and a lot of stone and adobe style construction. To see it here, probably not as impressive as seeing it in person. In person, again, it is huge. So here's right down here on the ground, there's kind of a rendering of what it looked like. Hopefully we can see that. Look at apartment buildings. There it is. They're ladders is how they got up there, giant ladders. And inside you can see the tiered rooms that went up, almost like an apartment building. Very interesting. First time I've seen this. There's caves over here too to the left of it that are lower on the mountain. They say this whole mountainside was a community to where all this was built in here. But the portion that's left, of course, is the one to the right of it all. That is the biggest portion that's intact. See there's a big cave back in there as well. This is ground level. Then you can walk right up here. We're going to go up there and see if we can take a look down on it, see what's up there. Kind of shows you the holes in the side of the mountain that look like caves. It's actually like the first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, and fifth floor of where people lived. So these holes in the mountains, this is all stonework down below and tiered off, and you can see what's left of walls right there. And then over there, a couple of holes. Right here are the caves where people lived, and you can see where it's built up right there. Carved it out of stone, and then this right here is all stone work right behind us. So it looks like side of the hill, but that's actually stonework. And you can see a doorway right there, or a window. It's a lot of construction. It's like an apartment building that was built. And then right up there is another cave and holes where people actually lived. And right up there is another big section, a hole in the side of the hill. And all this was tiers of stone that they built. You can see where the walls would have been. It's a huge community of people that lived here, just like a modern day apartment building. You can't get in there, of course, and see what's in the hillside, but right there's more stonework that's in the holes on the side of the hill. It's fascinating, huge. And this is all part of it here. You can see it looks like almost like there was a walkway here to get up. That's a big hole there, you know, a big area, where that living area, and a bunch of holes and little caves that are intricate system that goes through all these. And it goes behind those walls. But you can't get in there. It looks pretty fragile. I mean, a good rain looks like it could really wipe part of this out. Sheer cliff. It's literally over the top of me. Well, this is going out towards the river, going away from the hillside. I can hear the river running. It's got to be right here somewhere. There it is. Beautiful river. This was the water supply, of course, to get up there where all those caves are, those homes were. You can see how close the river here, right up there. There's more caves in the side of the hill. You can see them right there. And then the ladders to be able to get down to the water. Probably a great valley for hunting and food supply. With a beautiful river running by. Pay a lot of money for an apartment like that now. A nice apartment on the river. And back then it was just a way of life. Now this location was covered in beautiful trees, as you can see here, during fall. And after a little research, we found out that the predominant tree here is sycamore. So after review, this is Beaver Creek that runs through here. Now what they did on the flat land, they would run and dig ditches to be able to irrigate their crops and grow their crops here. And also, again, like I was saying, there was an abundance of wildlife here for them to hunt. So this is a great place to survive and live with all the homesteads up here in the hillsides. What a beautiful area. The trees here are amazing. And after a little review, these amazing trees are sycamores. I did not know that. And that's going to do it for our visit to Montezuma's Castle here close to Cottonwood, Arizona. Great location with a lot of history. And until our next adventure, goodbye from Weekend Escapades. And we hope to see you in the next one, as we'll be in Jerome, Arizona. We're heading on down the road.